Hello to all my friends out there. Hi, you guys. It's cold and rainy. Okay, I'm trying to cut down on my caffeine a bit by drinking iced tea and lemonade. A guy told me about this years ago and I didn't listen. Of course not. But this stuff is not bad. It's really not. So I got a tasty little eggplant at the food pantry today. I want to encourage you guys, if you need food, to go to the food pantries and food banks. Another thing is, sometimes, if the food pantries or banks are not too hot in your area, try driving out of the area a little bit. It might be worth it. So, I did some videos where I dip the food in egg and then flour and then breadcrumb, then egg and milk, and then I deep fried it. But in the day, we always used to just coat everything in flour and fry it. And so these will fry up in a minute. So I will eat half of it now. I got this at the food pantry today. These will be tasty. And they only take a minute. I will be buying vegetables and fruit 50% off at 99¢ only. I will be buying food drastically marked down. I will save the rest of this flour. I'll make some gravy or something out of it. So in a minute we will have some fried eggplant. It smells good. So, one of the ladies I follow is Mornings with Granny. So what I want to do is fry those until I can see they're about halfway cooked, and then I'll flip them. One of the channels I follow, Mornings with Granny, has been doing stockpile, $5 stockpiles. And what has happened with that is within 4 or 5 weeks, she's got a pretty decent stockpile. I like my vegetables kind of well done, so let me see here. Okay. Looks like my breading is coming off, but that's okay. Okay, yesterday I went to the senior citizen, you have to be, I think, 60, and you have to have a very low income. You have to qualify. So I got this pink salmon. I've never seen this brand. I actually like it. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be getting some of this, and I'm going to be stockpiling a can or two every now and then. You get a lot. You get 5 servings. Yummy. This looks good. Let's see what's happening here. Uh-oh, my heat is too hot. I have a hard time with these ceramic pans. I'm not used to them that I bought. Yummy. These will fry up quick. One thing that can really help is to add more fruits and vegetables. They're cheaper. Let's see, they're just about done, you guys. Not quite, but just about. So in a couple of minutes, you're good to go. So this is a good brand. I just discovered this by going to the senior food. Well, it's actually the San Diego Food Bank, and I think, if I understood right, all right, so let's see if I can find a napkin. So, you don't have to qualify for the food bank, I don't think. Also, you can just, oops. You can buy a lot of cheap food if you don't have a food pantry. If you are poor, and you will know if you are, you need to find those pantries. So just like fries, really. Okay, so. And start preparing. So I was saying, I've been going to the food pantries and food banks about, 3 or 4 weeks. And so, you know, I have acquired a lot of food that I didn't have to pay for just by going and picking it up. You know, I had a friend, and she was very, very poor. I mean, poor. I'm very poor, but she was worse. And she wouldn't get up and go to the food pantries. And so when I had this experience with her, I made up my mind that I would never be that way. That if I needed it, I would go get it. So I had no plans on doing that, but when I had to pay for my Medicare Part B, that made me even more broke than I already was, which is not good. So I said, you are going to go, and I have been going. But if you need to go, and like today it was pouring down rain, so here I have made use of my salmon. I usually eat sandwiches at lunchtime, cereal and milk for breakfast, or an egg and cheese burrito. I added that. Some kind of sandwich, any old kind of sandwich for lunch. And then for dinner, I usually have meat, potatoes, rice or sweet potatoes, and a vegetable. And then I try to have some milk and some good fat. You have to be careful with this. I don't know that I'm going to eat the skin. Maybe not. This is good, you guys. I'm not big on skin because of pesticide. This is good little lunch. Very dirt cheap since I went to the pantries. I'm not trying to encourage you guys to be moochers, but if you need the money, yes, do go. If you have such a low income like I do, that you can qualify for the food bank, go. And prepare in case we get quarantined. I agree totally that we have a man I follow. I want you guys to follow this channel. Do not be closed-minded. Check this out. Where is he? What he's saying that I agree with is that the problem is a big problem, but we have time to prepare. And he was saying a lot of people, he's surprised, are not preparing. Olympus, Vaughn, Sander, Vex. Just try to listen to those videos with an open mind. Have an open mind to do whatever you need to do. What I do is I just eat all this off until I know it's kind of, it tastes really good. It may not look really good, but this is actually really, really good. Okay, you guys, please like, comment, and subscribe, and God bless you all.